Hi, good afternoon, folks. In this video, which Buffalo Sabres number has been worn by the most players in Buffalo Sabres history? Coming up. Okay, let's get on this. I got a top 10 for this one because not much of a choice. I had to put 10. It's the only way this is going to work. So, I put the number, the most popular number, how many players wore it in our history, and the notable players that have worn it. All right, so let's take a look at this. Coming in at number 10, it's easier for me to write this way, guys. This way I don't go all crooked on you. Number 3 comes in at number 10, okay? So, and I will give you, actually I'll do it this way, it'll be a little easier. Got 20 players that have worn it. Okay, so 20 players have worn the number 3 in our history. I gotta man, there's all sorts of numbers. 10th place, 3, 20. I gotta be very careful what I'm telling you. So in 10th place is number 3. 20 players have worn it. The notables. Okay, I'll do this as quick as possible. And I will put a little thing on top here. I guess that'll be the easiest way to do it. And I'll see how you guys feel about that. All right, so the notables that wore the number 3 in our history are Richie Dunn, Grant Ledyard, and James Patrick. Richie Dunn did 4 years. Ledyard did 5, and Patrick did 6. All right. Moving to number 9. In 9th place, and 21 players have worn it. See, look how crooked I'm getting it. I'll get the next one right, guys. You know what, I'm going to do it now. Number 12 comes in next. Till I get up to about number 6, this is going to be tough. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. It's a lot easier on the eyes, believe it or not. Might look the same there, but believe me, guys, it's not. So, yeah, in at number 9 is Buffalo Sabres number 12. And 21 players have worn it. And I'll put only a few notables each number just so it's simple, you know, for you guys to get it, what's going on. All right, and wearing the number 12, notables are Alice Kotelik and Andre Savard. Both wore it for 7 seasons. All right, number 8. Do I got that right? Yes, I got that right. Ooh, this is a difficult one, believe it or not. I'll show you why in a sec, guys. Number 8 is number 21, who have been worn by 21 different players, okay? So bear with me here. It's going to get easier as we go up the ladder. And there's 3, I believe there was 3? Yeah. Oh, what timing that is. Oh, God, Wayne. And who's the last one? Oh, yeah, of course. And we got 6, 9 years, and 5 years. Christian Ruutu wore it for 6 years. Drew Stafford wore it for 9 years. And Kyle Okposo is coming into his 6th year with number 21. Number 7 is number 26, which of course I put too low again because I can't see from this angle. This is awful, guys. This is why I'll prepare the boards ahead of time. you know, just to avoid this crap. It's so frustrating. All right, again, we're back to 21 players. How are we looking? Nah, it'll suffice. I'll take it off and do it one last time, but that's it. I'm done with this silliness. All right, so number 26 has been worn in our history by 21 players. And I'm sure the names will get more and more familiar as we go along for some of the young folks. Oh, maybe not, actually. This one for sure. Was worn by Derek Plant, Thomas Vanek, and of course Rasmus Dahlin. Plant wore it for 6 years. Stafford for 9. That was a bit of a Stafford, sorry. Plant 6, Vanek for 9. See, look on the page right under it was set a 9 also, so it confused me. And Dahlin, of course, 3 so far, and counting. So we're through 4 of the top numbers in our history. And the higher we get, the easier it's going to be to work on this damn board. All right, so coming in at number 6 is number 15. And 23 players have worn it. Are we okay to do it up there? No, we're not. See, look at that, guys. Now I can put it a little higher, which is nice. That's going to make life a lot easier. 23, and the notables, I'm not going to put Jack for the 15 because I don't even want to remember him as 15. I'm still upset at what he did. All right, so number 6, I got 2 notables. And 4 and 5. So I got Jerry Meehan for 4 years. Meehan wore it 4 years and a few games the following year. Those I'm not really counting. I guess I should, but I think Meehan's the only one I did that. So Meehan, you can put 4 or 5. And Dixon Ward wore it for 5 years. Now we're getting easier. Good. Coming in at number 5 is number 19. Number 19 also worn by 23 players in our history. And 19, if I recall, is a nice, a few of my favorites, actually. Five and 6. Worn by Brian Holsinger for 5 years and Timmy Connolly for 6. We're up to number 4. Number 23. Worn by 24 players in our history. Are we looking okay? We're still a little low, eh? Sorry guys, I'm not very good at writing sometimes. That's better. So number 23 has been worn by 24 different players. And there's 2 I put as Chris Drury and Sam Reinhart are the 2 notables. I put for, and Drury was just 3 years, Reinhart 6. So we're getting there. How ugly does it look? Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. All right, number 3. This surprised me. This, for me, was the surprise of the bunch. This surprised me. This shocked me, actually. Number 3, the most popular number in our history that's been worn by different players is number 4. Number 4. There's 24 different players, but there's one that stands out, and there's only one. I'm only putting one notable for this one. There's for this one, well, this one too is 24. I shouldn't say it's like the third most, it's tied for third. Yeah, there's 24. Only one notable this time. I guess I should put it in the middle like every other one, eh, guys? So it doesn't bug me. There we go. Jerry Korab wore it for 9 seasons. There was a bunch of guys, though. 1 year, 1 year, 2 years, 1 year. It's really weird. We should retire his number. All right, number 2 is number 24. 24 has been worn by 25 different Sabres in our history. And one notable only again. Bill Height wore it for 14 seasons, another number that should be retired. I can name at least 5 guys from the 70s that their number should be retired. We should retire Don Luce. We should retire Craig Ramsey. Bill Height, Jerry Korab also. And Jim Schoenfeld, that's another one. We have a lot of great players in our history, guys. You know, you shouldn't have to, in all respect to Tim Horton, you shouldn't have to have an accident and die to have your number retired, you know? I get it out of respect. They did that. I get that. But these other guys, to be honest, historically speaking, should be up there before, in my opinion. With all respect to his family and everything. It's just, you know, it's just how I feel. All right, and number 1, the most worn number in Sabres history is number 17, which has been worn by 26 different players in our history. Number 17. And I will put 3 notables here. And it was worn for 5 years by Rick Dudley, 10 years by Mike Foligno, and another 5 years by J.P. Dumo. And I would have a hard time if I was to say in the 80s not to retire Mike Ramsey. If I was going to pick another one, I think should be up there. Phil Housley comes to mind. We got a lot of great players, folks, that should be in the rafters. But anyway, that's another video. We'll talk about that in another one. So there it is, okay? Number 17, number 24, number 4, number 23, number 19, 15, 26, 21, 12, and 3 are the top 10 most used in our history. Now, I'm going to go over a few fun facts with you guys. I'll flip the board for a sec. Numbers we've never used in our history ever once. 66, 69, 75, 79, 85, 86, 87, 94, 97, 98, and of course 99 now can never be worn, but back in the day it could have been. None of these numbers are worn. It was unheard of, folks, really to have a number really higher than 30 back when I was a kid. It was kind of unknown. Number 1 was the goalie, and number 30 was the goalie, and all the players were the in-between numbers, you know? Now, here's some fun facts for you guys you might not have known. Rick Martin wore number 8 before number 7. That's an old one I totally forgot about. Totally forgot about that one. Yeah, he wore number 8 before he wore number 7. And get this, René Robert wore number 7 before Rick Martin did. Pretty cool. Just for the record, you know? And he also wore number 23 before the famous number 14. So that's where that is at when it comes to some of our historical information and numbers. And folks, I got another video to make. We have a game today. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you had fun with this. See you then.